Question number 11. The pie chart give information about the ages in year of the people living in two towns, Adelaide and Bedford. The ratio of number of the people living in the Adelaide to the number of people living in Bedford is given by the ratio. So for such type of question, it's good to calculate the area. So this complete area of Adelaide is whenever the question says diagram accurately drawn, it means whatever is given in this angle, if you measure this angle will be accurate, this one will be accurate and you can use that measurement. Now the radius, if I measure this radius is 5 centimeters and this radius is 4 centimeters. That's why this is a big circle and this is small, and by saying it's accurate drawing you have to use this. So area of this circle is pi r square, so that is pi and 5 square, so that is 25 pi. And the area of Bedford is the area of pi 4 square, so that is 16 pi. So this area is 25 pi and this area is. What proportion of the total number of people living in these two towns? So total proportion living in A and B, that is 25 plus 16 pi, so that is 41 pi. This and this. In these two towns live in Adelaide are age. What proportion of the total number of people living in these two towns live in Adelaide and are aged? Now this one, so we have to calculate this angle. So if you calculate, you will get it 70 degree. So this proportion, so we only have to find this out of this complete area. So what is this area? So this area can be written as this is 70 over 360 multiply 25 pi. So that is equal to, so the proportion living in city A from 0 to 19 will be 70 over 360 multiply 25 pi, and the total population is 41 pi. So that is equal to 7 multiplied 25 over 36 multiply 41. So that is equal to, so that is 0.118563. We have to find up to 3 significant figures. this is 1, 2, 3 significant figures. The next is 5. So the answer will be 0.119. We have, for this we have added 1. So that is the answer. Question number 12 is RS and ST are two sides of a regular 12-side polygon. So total sides, number of sides is equal to 12. So number of triangles, ten. Sum of interior angles, 180 times 10, 1800. Measure of one angle, 1800 over 12. So this is 150 degree. So each angle of this regular polygon is 150. So we have given one angle S. So this is 150. This is regular, so means these two sides are equal. If sides are equal, it means these angles are also equal. So 180 minus 150 is equal to 30 degree. So this angle is 15 degree and this one is 15. Work out the size of angle STR. STR. So angle STR is equal to 15 degree. Whenever you want to know the interior angle of any polygon, the number of, if you know the number of sides is given. If it is four-sided, it means there are two triangles. So the sum of angle will be 180 times 2. If there are 12 sides, if it is 12-sided, so there are 10 triangles. So that is 180 times 10. If it is a 20-sided, so there are 18 triangles. So that is 18 multiply 180. And to find the each side, you divide this by 12. You divide this by 4. You divide this by 20. That's how you get this answer. Question number 13. At the beginning of the year 2009, Mr. Well bought a company. The value of the company was 50,000. Each year the value of the company increased by 2%. Calculate the value of the company at the beginning of 2017. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. It's saying at the beginning, not at the end. So we are not going to consider this. So number of years is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So time is 7 years. Principal amount is this, and rate, it is increasing at the rate of 2%. So the amount after 7 years will be now this question is at the beginning of this, so you have to consider this year also. At the beginning, 29 will also be considered. 209 is if year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8. For such type of question, always be very careful about the number of years. So you can say this is the at the beginning of, so 2009 will be calculated 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So T will be 8 years. So the amount will be, principal interest was 50,000, 1 plus, it is increasing, so plus, R is 2 over 100 to the power 8. So if you calculate, it will be 58582.969. Correct to 100, nearest 100. So nearest 100 means this is more than 50, this is 82, so it is 586 and 00. So the answer will be, it will remain same. Because of this will increase 6, and nearest 100 means last 2 digit will be 00. So answer will be 58600. Now part B is, at the beginning of 2009, the value of a different company, another company, the value was 250,000. In 6 years, so the value of the company become 325. So this is the principal and it becomes the amount. This is equivalent to the increase of X% each year. Find the value of X. So amount is equal to principal 1 plus R over 100 power T. So amount after 6 years become 325,000. The initial amount was 250,000. 1 plus, now the rate is X, we don't know the rate, over 100 is to the power 6. It increased in 6 years. So 325,000 over 250,000 is equal to, this can be written as 1 plus X over 100. So we can cancel this, and we can write it as 325 over 250 is to the power 1 over 6 is equal to 1 plus X over 100. So if we calculate this, this is 1.044697 is equal to 1 plus X over 100. So this can be written as 1.044697 minus 1 is equal to X over 100. So X will be 4.4697. We have to write up to 2 significant figures. So this is first significant figure and second significant figure. But the next number is 6, so we have to add 1 here. So the answer will be X is equal to 4.5%. That is the value of X. Question number 14. On the grid, shade the region that satisfies. Number 1 is y is greater than 1. So this is 1. So y, so this is the line which will show this is not a complete line because it is not greater than equal to. So this is y is greater than 1. So this line shows where the y is greater than 1. And if it is greater than, it means this area. We'll shade it later. Second is x plus y is less than 5. So x plus y, let's say, is equal to 5. If x is 0, y is 5. If x is 0, y is 5. If y is 0, x is 5. If y is 0, x is 5. So this is the line, and this is also less than, so this is going to be a dotted line also. So let's say this line is a this is also a dotted line. So this I can write x plus y is less than 5. Y is greater than 2x. So I can write this as y is equal to 2x. So if x is 1, y is equal to 2. If x is 1, y is equal to 2. If x is 2, y is equal to 4. If x is 2, y is equal to 4. So this is the line. So this line is y is greater than 2x. Label the reason R. Now we have so many reasons. One is this, second is this, third is this. So let's try to find out. Let's say this is the reason for y is equal to 1. Y is greater than 1. We understand this. Then y is greater than 2x means all this positive sides of y, this area, this is this one. Then third one is x plus y is less than 5. So this area is less than 5. Let me use this one. This area is less than 5. So I can see this is the area. This area is region R, satisfying all these three inequalities. Tracy is going to choose a main course and a dessert in a cafe. She can choose from 8 main courses and 7 desserts. So she is having, suppose the main course is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the dessert she can choose from 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tracy says that to work out the number of different ways of choosing a main course and a dessert, you just add. Tracy says the combinations will be you just add 8 plus 7, that is 15 ways. Is she correct? Let us see. She has to choose a main course and it is just 1 and 1. So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Definitely it is more than this. So you can see that you have to multiply 8 by 7. So is she correct? No. It must be 8 multiplies 7 choices. To choose any two, a dessert and a main course. 12 teams play in a competition. Each team play each other. So we have 12 team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Work out the total number of games played. Now this team is playing with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So each team playing 11 matches. So that it will be 11 times 12, that is 132. But one thing is there, if this is A team and this is B team and this is C team for example, then A is playing with B and A is playing with C, AB and AC. Now B is playing with A and B is playing with C. So if there are 3 teams, each team is playing 2 matches and B is playing with C, that is okay. And then this is CA, C is playing with A and C is playing with B. Because there are 3 teams, each playing 2 matches, so total number of matches is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. But we have to consider one thing, that AB and BA is the same. AC and CA is the same. BC and CB is the same. So it is to be divided by 2. So total there will be a 66 number of matches. Or further, another example is there are 11 teams. So if there is one team, I don't think there is any match. If there is team A, if there is team B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the 12 teams. So if team A is there, there will be no match. B, there will be 2 matches. And C, there will be 3 matches. If D, 6 matches. So you keep on calculating. So 11 times 12 over 2, so that is 6. So that is 66 matches. So you can calculate by this method or by this. Solve. That is x minus 2 square is equal to 3. We take a square, the opposite of a square is, the opposite of plus is minus. The opposite of multiplication is divide. If you change the side, the opposite of a square is root. So if you take it this side, x minus 2 will become root 3. So whenever we write root, we write plus or minus. The reason is, say 3 square is 9 and minus 3 square is 9. So when I write root 9, I'm writing this 3 or I'm writing this 3. We don't know. That's why we write both. So x will be 2 plus minus root 3. So x is equal to 2 plus root 3 and x is equal to 2 minus root 3. So up to 3 significant figure it will be 3.73 and this will be, x will be 0.268. So these are the values of x. The table gives information about the height of 150 students. We have to draw a histogram. Now for his histogram we need frequency density. Now frequency density is equal to frequency over class width. So we need class width. One 40 to 150, 10. 150 to 155 is a 5. 155 to 160, 155. This is inclusive. So 156, 157, 158, 159 and 160. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called class width 5. 160, we are not going to count 160, so 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, this is 5. And same this one, 165 not inclusive and 180 inclusive, so it will be 15. Now what we have to find is frequency density. So for the frequency density, what we are going to do is (15) divided by 10, 30 divided by 5, 51 divided by 5, 36 divided by 5 and 18 divided by 15. So this is the frequency density. So this will be 15 divided by 10 is 1.5. This is 6.0. 51 divided, this is 10.2. This is 7.2 and this one is 1.2. So this is our frequency density. Now we have to make the plot between this one and this one. So our this points will be like this on x-axis this point will be this will be on y-axis. So let me repeat this point here. Let's take the interval first. So say this one is let's start with the 140, 150. Where's this line? 160, 170. No, we have up to 180. So let's start with the 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. This is the height h in meters, and these are from 1.2 to 10.2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we have this. Then we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have to do is we can have it let's say 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now we have 140 to 150 is 1.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is 1.5. Then 150 to 155 is 6. 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Then we have 155 to 160, 10.2. This is 10.2. Then we have 160 to 165, 7.2. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7. This is this is 160 to 165. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Then we have 165 to 180, 1.2. $165. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1 and this one. So these are the curves, these are the lines. My lines are not perfect, so you can make your lines perfect. So that is going to be this histogram. So this is the histogram. Now what we have to find is work out an estimate for the fraction of the student who have a height between 150 and 170. So between 150 and 170. Now between 150 and 155, this is the frequency is 30, this is 51, this one is 36. Now up to here the density is 1.2 and this is 5, so this frequency will be 6. So total population between 150 to 170 will be 30 plus 51 plus 36 plus 6, so that will be 123. So estimator, so the fraction will be 123 over 150. So that is the answer of part B. At time t is equal to 0, the hours in a tank is full of water. Suppose this is a tank. So at t is equal to 0, the volume is 2000 liters, or is not given the unit liters, it's 2000 liters. At the end of every hour there is 2% less water. So when t is equal to 1, the volume reduced by 2%. So the remaining volume is 98%. So it means the volume in the water in the tank at t over t is given by this. So Vt plus 1 is equal to kVt. Now at t is equal to 0, V1 is equal to K Vt. So at t is equal to 2, V2 is equal to kV2. Now volume will be 98 percent of V0, so it's 0.9098 V0. So it will be 0.98 V. So K is equal to 0.98 is the volume remaining. You can do it in another way also if you find it's a bit difficult. So V0 is equal to 2000 initial volume when T is equal to 1, when T is equal to 0. So after 1 hour, so volume become 0.98 of V0. So Vt plus 1 is equal to 0.98 Vt. So K is equal to 0.98. A triangle PQR. The coordinates of P is -3 and -6. Q is 1 and 4. And R is 5 and -2. M is the midpoint of PQ. N is the midpoint of QR. Prove that Mn is parallel. We have to prove that these two lines are parallel. So if their slope is same, the lines are parallel. So the slope of PQ will be PQ. Mn is parallel to Mr. The slope of PR, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this will be y2 minus y1. So this will be 4 over 8. The slope of PR is half. Now we have to find the coordinates of M. This is the midpoint of PQ. So the coordinate will be x1 plus x2 over 2. So that is -2 over 2 minus 1. This is x coordinate, and the y coordinate is y1 plus y2 over 2. So that will be 2 over 2 minus 2 over 2, so it is -1. So the coordinate of this is -1 and -1. This is the coordinate of M. Now coordinate of N. 5 plus 1 over 2, that is 3, and -2 plus 4 over 2, that is 2 over 2 1, so 3 and 1. So the slope of Mn is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, so is equal to 2 over 4, that is 1 over 2. So the slope of mn is half and slope of pq is half pr, so it means pr is parallel to mn. OAC is a sector of a circle. OAC. So area of this sector is pi over 360, that is 120 over 360, multiply pi, multiply, and the radius is 10. So this is cancel 12 times 3, so it is 100 pi over 3. So sector OAC is 100 pi over 3. It means this area is the first thing. Now second, this is a tangent, this is tangent, so this angle is 90 degree. If I draw this line, it will divide it into two equal parts. This is 10, so this angle will be 60. This is 120, this is total 60, so this angle will be 30. So sine 30 over 10, if we use sine rule, sine 30 over 10 is equal to sine 60 over AB. Sine 60 over AB. So AB will be 10 sine 60 over sine 30. Sine 60 is root 3 over 2 and sine 30 is 1 over 2. So AB will be so this is 10 root 3. Now this is right angle triangle. This angle, this is the half of this, so area of ABO. Area of triangle ABO is equal to half into base 10 into height. And if we have to calculate full area, these are two triangles, so this will be, so area of ABCO, this multiplied by 2, so that will be 2 to cancel, this is 100 root 3. So now this complete area is 100 root 3. So shaded area will be 100 root 3 minus 100 pi over 3. So that is equal to 68.48. This is three significant figures, means up to here. This is the bigger, so the answer will be 68.48. 0.5 meters square. Question number 12. There are 12 counters in a bag. There's an equal numbers of red, blue and yellow. Equal number means 4, 4 and 4. 3 counters are taken away from the bag. Work out the probability of taking 3 red. So if first red is taken, its probability is first, second and third red counter. If we take first, there are 4 red and total there are 12. Now 1 is taken. Now there are 3 red and total there are 11. Now 2 have taken, so there's 2 remaining. So 2 and 2 already taken, so it is, so this probability is 4 times 3 is 12, cancel, 2 times 5, 11 times 5 is 55, 1 over 55. That is the probability of taking 3 red counters. Now part B. 3 counters are put back into the bag. Now there are again red, blue and yellow. So now again there are 4, 4 and 4. Some more counters are now put in the bag. And there is still equal number of red counters. There is still an equal number of red counters, blue counter, yellow counter, and let's say we have put 1, 1, 1 extra. So probability of getting red is now, the first red is 5 over 15, the second is 4 over 14, and third will be 3 over 13. So that is 2 over 91. 1 over 55 is 0.181, and this is 0.022. This is 0.018. So this is 0.02 is 0.01. So the probability is more likely. So that is the answer. Is second, the fx is 5x plus 3 and gx is ax plus b. G3 is 20. G3 means a multiplied 3 plus b is equal to 20. It means 3a plus b. That is the first equation. Now let's say y is equal to fx plus 3. So let's make x a subject. So y minus 3 over 5 is equal to x. So f inverse x will be x minus 3 over 5. So f inverse 33 is what? F inverse 33 will be 33 minus 3 over 5. That will be 30 over 5 is equal to 6. So this value is 6 1 is equal to a into 1 plus b. G1 is a plus b and G1 is equal to 6. So a plus b is 6. So now we have two equations. That is 3a plus b is equal to 20 and a plus b is equal to 6. We subtract, this is cancelled. 2a is equal to 14, so a is equal to 7. Now in this equation, a plus b is equal to 6, a is equal to 7, so b will be minus 1. A is equal to 7 and b is equal to minus 1 is the solution of this equation. This is a geometric sequence. Given that root x minus 1, 1 and root x plus 1 are the first three terms of S. If A, B and C are in geometric sequence, then we know that B square is equal to AC. So if this is A, this is B and this is C. So B square means 1 square is equal to A root x minus 1 and C is root x plus 1. Root x minus 1, root this, if we multiply, this is root x square minus 1 square. So this will be x minus 1. So x minus 1 is equal to 1. So x will be 1 plus 1. So the value of x will be 2. Part B. Show that the fifth term. Now for the, let's see what is the first term. First term is root x. So first term is root 2 minus 1. Second term is 1. Third term is root 2 plus 1. So here a is equal to root 2 minus 1. R is equal to 1 over root 2 minus 1. So fifth term is AR to the power 4. So A is root 2 minus 1. R is 1 over root 2 minus 1 to the power 4. So that will be root 2 minus 1 into 1 over root 2 minus 1 into root 2 minus 1 cube. This is a power 4, so this can be cancelled. So this is equal to 1 over root 2 minus 1. So this is root 2 minus 1, root 2 minus 1 and root 2 minus 1. If you multiply all this, you will get 1 over 5 root 2 minus 7. So that is 1 over 5 root 2 minus 7 multiply 5 root 2 plus 7 over 5 root 2 plus 7. So denominator will be 5 square is 25, root 2 square is 2 minus 49, and this will be 5 root 2 plus 7. So this is 7 plus 5 root 2 over 50 minus 49, that is 1. So it is 7 plus And that is the end of paper 2 mathematics GC 912H. Thanks for watching, and as Babu says, don't forget to subscribe my channel Maths Rag. And if you have any question to be solved or any paper you want to see the solution, send me a text and you will get the paper. Thank you very much.